Oh yeah.
It's
All
coming.
right. So guess what?
It is
It's
that
8
time.
o'clock.
8 o'clock.
All right. Well, it's 8 o'clock. Happy Taco Tuesday, everyone. And this is the Barry Male Experience, where we talk all things bariatrics, but from the male perspective,
Yeah.
and, including Shar. Well, we all know that Shar brings the big D energy anyways.
All
So.
day.
Wait.
You know what the worst thing is? Is that the two guests we have could outshine us on any given day.
Unacceptable.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me, guys.
Heck yeah. Thanks
I
for
know,
coming
right?
to hang out.
Come on, we have podcast of the year and male fitness superstar.
I know. All
Oh.
JBY winners. Like,
NBSG
isn't that crazy?
journey.
I didn't even think about that. That's a good.
That is the truth.
Oh,
That is the
snap! We got all winners up here.
Yeah.
It's the winner's circle.
Of course, the rest of you Rav's got his trophy hanging out behind him. Across the room. I'm not running.
I gave my trophy to my mama.
Yeah,
Oh,
you did.
That was
It's
sweet.
Tank.
So
What's
I know what you want to know. You want to know what the weekly lineup is.
what is the lineup?
So obviously we have our sister chat, who's in the bottom corner over here, Miss VSG Bestie. She is live with her show Talk Barry to Me every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific. She
Tom,
also
what's up?
has- Are we still calling this a Mindset Monday?
We're calling it Talk Barry to Me Coaching Corner.
Here we go. I knew there was a name change in there
Come
somewhere.
on, get with the update.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit behind. My notes aren't up to date.
They're super
But I know that they're at. I know it's at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Mountain, and 9 a.m. Pacific. Every Taco Tuesday, your boys are up here. Same bad time, same bad channel. Water Check Wednesdays with Barry Mother. I know she's down in the comments there somewhere. I saw her sneak in.
So it is.
She can't sneak in without making a little bit of noise. Oh yeah. I need
Take
to.
stuff too, Shar. Look,
I gotta wait a half hour before I eat anything. I'm still on that regimen.
that's good. You actually stuck to that?
Yeah, I can't get off it. It's crazy.
Oh man.
His restrictions wild.
Yeah, it's
I wish
for
I
real.
had restrictions like that though.
Yeah, so do I. I wouldn't have the regain problem if I had.
Yeah, it keep me honest.
I've gotten sick way too many times to keep playing that daggone card. So
So, as I said, Water Check Wednesdays are at 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 6:15 Mount Central, 5:15 p.m. Mountain, and 4:15 Pacific. Waiting Table, live every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Mel Unfiltered, live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. The Bariatric Lock-In with Bariatric Bubba is live every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And our friends from Love After Bariatrics live on Sundays at
Welcome.
somewhere. They're live all the weekend. They're live every day.
Yes.
When don't I see them?
Yeah.
So drop in because they always have something wild going on. They always have some great conversation. If you never checked out their men's panel, it was wild. I got to be up on it. It was a great thing being part of it. And Shar, I know you dropped in on one of their lives as well.
Yeah, we had a great time. Shout out to Love After Bariatrics. We had great conversations. We talked about the Lord. Man,
Wow.
it was a great, great time. So shout out to them.
We need sound effects. That's our next thing.
stay tuned.
Didn't we have sound effects?
Hey, but who's going to be the one smart enough to actually control it during the live? We can't even read the chat during the
I
live.
was banned from using the ones on TikTok because I got carried away one live.
Welcome in, Barry Godmother.
Let's throw them in there today, Tony. Throw them in when you feel like it.
No, because I'll end up switching the screen and everything else. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm out of practice.
Hey, it's okay.
So we have something very special in store for all of you guys, but we're going to make you guys sit through it the entire night. So
Very good idea.
right up against the hour tonight, we are going to be unveiling the winners of June's, I don't even know what we called this thing.
I'm so
Mega giveaway.
ProCare sponsored giveaway.
Yeah,
This bag is
it's.
heavy. It's
Yeah.
heavy.
Let's see it. Let's see it all packed up. What does it look like?
I don't know. We haven't even packed this thing up. That's
Oh, she has.
Ooh.
I still have to get in my mailbox. I know there's some other stuff coming. Shout out to the sleeve dietitian. Shout out to JoJo B. Y'all are definitely hooking it up. We appreciate you guys. Barry Mother in the building. Janae.
Barry Godmother was in here.
Barry Godmother is in here. So let's see. We got ProCare Health. We've got the Barry girls. We have Janae with her Digest and Digress. Moba Sherry, OSLP, Dr. Cribbins. We've got bariatric hair and skincare. Like you said, the sleeve dietitian. Talk Barry to me. Barry Mail Experience. We are talking the ultimate package of goodies that, started off in just, a really cool swag bag and has turned into basically, the ultimate giveaway box.
We're making
The initial care package itself was out of this world amazing to begin with.
It was. I mean, again, it was a really cool swag bag full with basically all their popular vitamin that how can you go wrong? Sea salted caramel. And this is your reminder, if you haven't taken your bariatric vitamin or your calcium, take it now.
Yeah, don't come here with no foolishness either. Just
No.
like
Yeah, well, we all know what happened.
I need to have mine.
So, what is your favorite ProCare vitamins or calciums? I'll start with Tony since you're in the main box. What is your favorite ProCare product?
All right. Well,
That's an
if you
easy
guys
one.
don't know, which I've raved all about for many, many months, and I'm actually on a purposely, like, I put myself on a break from these because otherwise it would be gone, within 30 days, and I had like a 90-day supply, would be the calcium chocolates.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I got to go with the bariatric multivitamins with
I like
iron, the chewables. I mean, just because I affiliate with ProCare. I mean, the only reason for me is because I like what I'm putting in my body. And when I first started the journey, when I would take these multivitamins, it was, you got to take it for the rest of your life every single day. I mean, at least I do. And I hate that chalk taste. I hate the really big pills. I know that they still have big pills. That's not my preference. I can't take them. I'm scared I'm going to choke, this, that, and the other. But those chewables, they don't have a chalk taste to me, They taste just as they are, Fruit punch is what they are for me, and that's my go-to.
So I'll add something on for you guys. As you guys answer your question, because I know Sharp posed a question, what were you guys taking before that made you switch over to, if you're taking ProCare, what made you switch over? Because, again, I took multiple vitamins before I ended up with ProCare. And Rab, you had to turn me on to these ones and I fought against this because I hated the chewables because of the chalky taste. And I think the first ones I ever took, and I'm not going to name names because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
It made me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when I came to these ones and I was like, oh my God, they're not going to make me vomit. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I'm big on flavor though, because it's easier to know that you're going to take your vitamins if they taste good, right? Like if they taste like crap, 9 times out of 10 you're going to avoid taking them, or you're going to like forget. But these are my go-to. I freaking love these. Oh my God, cran grape. I'd said this story before, but when I went to retreat, I went to the ProCare booth and I'm like, I love cran grape. And you know what the ProCare table did? They gave me a Ziploc full of cran grape. I still have it. I still have it. So,
you guys saw what I took home for the calcium chocolates.
Char, that means we need to do a little swap then, because my favorite one is the same product, but I love the orange mango.
I got you. I have a ton.
Them orange mango ones is fire. By far my favorite. They will disappear out of the container before I touch any other one.
D, don't make us kick you off the panel when you say something.
What?
What are you taking? What are you taking, D?
So I'm a gummy lover. So anything gummy, anything chewable. My problem though is that I'll sit there and I'll be like prepping and doing my stuff in the bathroom and like shaving and stuff, and I'm like, ooh, let me take a gummy. Then another one, I'm like, ooh, let's take this. So I end up eating the whole damn bottle.
Damn.
I overdo it. So I need somebody
Overindulge.
to give me one a day and not let me have any more.
But Amber said she had the same issue of overeating them too. That's the fear of it.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Shar doesn't have a problem with overeating her vitamins, but I know that someone else in her house or comes to visit her house does.
Yes. Okay, guys. So let me tell you this. If you are a person who has to take calcium, right? Because we all should, right? But if you want a calcium, and Tony knows, we are obsessive over the chocolate bars. Not that ProCare is a sponsor, because the hell with that, right? Like, they're just so good. My mom, she's like, I thought they were just regular chocolates. She ate a whole bag. Every time she'd come and visit, she'd grab two. I'm like, well, Ma, they're not candy. She's like, they're so good. I recorded her. I caught her. I recorded her, and I'm going to hold that over her head for the rest of her life. So, yeah.
And I saw the video.
Next time I get a bag of those, what I want to do is I want to make a s'more with one of those one time.
Oh,
Yeah.
That-
Did you
that-
hear
that's a
about
really
that at
good idea.
retreat? Because I think that's where I heard about it, was to do it with
We were talking about it doing that at retreat and things like that, but I actually want to try it because I think that would come out really, really good.
Yeah, but I can see us like, oh, that was awesome. Let me have another.
Yeah, another. Hey, well, you could have 3 a day.
Yeah, but I don't think all in one sitting.
So, did you guys know? Okay, so I pulled up
Look at D over there.
some fun facts for you guys, because this is a male-driven conversation, right? But did you know that when you take your vitamin D, it helps the blood flow to your...
Hence the letter D.
So, just so happens that ProCare does carry vitamin D, so make sure you check them out. What's your code, guys?
BME.
Code BME.
Simple.
That's it.
Easy.
Get your vitamins, get your D, and get your D right.
And the cool thing about ProCare too is they have it where you can sign up for it, sign up for a monthly subscription. It's actually a little bit cheaper doing it that way too, and then you don't have to worry about remembering to order your vitamins every single month. Because I had that problem too when I first started. I wasn't remembering to order my vitamins all the time, but they make it easy for you. They got the subscription. They send it to you. You get your vitamins every single week, every single month.
Jake from State Farm is here.
Probiotics. You got the Mag D.
You guys in the chat, if you can help us out, share the live with at least 15 friends. We're going to be making some really, really cool announcements at the end, and we want to have as many people as possible in here. Tony's brought out all the swag and finesse. They're white t-shirting it up today for you guys. They're going to wet their shirts at the end of the show, so you don't want to miss the wet t-shirt contest.
Oh, that's why y'all wearing white.
That's why they're wearing white.
Imagine that.
I'm learning so much. And if I see you at a retreat,
Don't
and you're a dude, and I start passing you vitamin D pills, you know what's up. That's
don't tempt me. D, when you invite her into this chat, she starts trouble. She's always in the comments starting trouble. And look what she does. She gets up on panel, and all of a sudden it's a wet t-shirt contest.
Now, I do want to go back to something we were kind of talking on earlier in the beginning of the live, that Rab was talking about how he gets sick and things like that. Now, do you guys see that as a blessing in disguise, or do you see it as a curse? Because I could see it, to me, I could see it going the other way. Like, I wish at times that I had that restriction, because then I'm not eating all the time and having to cut myself off. But I also like the fact, one of the reasons I had the surgery was I wanted to get back to normal as possible, as quickly as possible. So what are y'all thoughts on that?
Ooh,
It's a curse.
It's definitely a blessing for me, man. If it wasn't for the restriction, I'd probably be right back where I started, 100%. Because again, like we've had these discussions over and over, uh, obesity is it's an addiction. It's an issue, And I don't know about y'all. I haven't been able to kick it. I still eat like shit. Period. And I know that in order for me to get to where I'm going to reach the goal that I want to reach, and that's like it's beyond, okay, I've gotten to the point where I've been able to kick all my comorbidities and I'm healthy now. A lot healthier than I've ever been. And that's what we're doing this for, right? But it doesn't stop there because then we have the body dysmorphia. We're not happy with the way we look. We can't get over this hump, and we're still eating the same shit. That at the end of the day, once your body's all caught up to you and it's used to your new body, then your health starts to deteriorate again because what you're putting in your mouth, and it's just not healthy. Like me, I eat stuff. I eat stuff that's fried, and obviously that's not good for your heart, right? So, yeah, it's a blessing in disguise for me, but still, I
It's a
still have
blessing,
those
but
issues.
it still comes down to what you put in your body.
Yeah,
It's still, you still need to make decisions. So again, like there are pros and cons to having the restriction. Again, Biggie, you and I both say we could both eat whatever the hell we want, and if we had the restriction, we might not eat the way we do. But again, like Rab says, we can still eat trash.
yeah,
We could eat like raccoons and pandas and just eat garbage all day.
Yeah. And that's part of the reason why I'm such a proponent. I push GLP-1s not for the weight loss benefit, but the mental changes that it brings. I'm telling you, it changes what you crave. It changes satiety. Like stuff that I crave when I'm not on it is disgusting. Like a cookie, I can't eat a whole cookie when I'm on GLP-1s because it tastes nasty. It changes how everything tastes, your cravings and everything. So you don't realize how messed up we are and our wiring is until you're fixed. And then it's like, okay, I've been fighting these demons that I shouldn't have to fight. And blaming it on will, and it's not. It literally is these little monsters in our head that I feel like when you have obesity, you can't, I don't want to say you can control it, but it's just like you shouldn't have to fight it. I don't feel like people who are naturally skinny have to fight the demons that we fight. They feel like we feel when we're on GLP-1s. That's how a human is supposed to feel.
So my fear is, what happens to the monsters when you come off the GLP-1?
Oh,
That's my
that would be like, rah!
yeah. It almost scared
Now,
me.
yeah, and you get this
Oh,
when
do,
you're
do,
on
do you
it.
go back to the lay off me, I'm starving?
That has been my experience, right? So I've been off of the GLP-1 for about a month, and I am getting back on it. So I did have a lot of food noise, and I only realized I had a lot of food noise once I was on the GLP-1 because I don't have the restrictions you have, Rab. I can eat just about anything, which is really, really a slippery slope because I'm an emotional eater and I have not quite reconciled that relationship with food. So I look at GLP-1 as my side dude. Okay, look, can you walk me through this? Can you get me through this? Right? So my side dude is the GLP-1. The relationship that I have with food, well, we figuring that out. Okay, but I don't yuck anybody's yum. If you have to get on a GLP-1, if you have to get on any of the other medications, do what you have to do. A lot of people get a lot of shit on here about getting an extra tool. When I'm looking in the chat, there's so many berries who are on GLP-1s. I remember at one point it was unspoken of. So I'm so happy to see that people are more open about it and having conversations about it.
Yeah, because that's me. Like one of the reasons why I don't want to really necessarily explore a GLP-1. At least for me, it's not something I want to do because I don't want to be dependent on that to help fix the noise that's going on in my head and things like that because of the fear of what happens if I want to get off it? What happens if it goes away? What happens if we can't take this no more? Then what's going to happen? So that's one of the reasons why I lean away from it, and I'm trying to work on mentally myself. Like, okay, how can I personally work my way through this? It's not going to be easy, and for some people, it may not be an option for them, and that's fine.
Right.
I think it's important to remember that it's everyone's journey is going to be different. You know, someone might need an extra tool, someone might not. There's a ton of people in here. I'm not saying that they had it easy and they were able to just to go lose the weight, hit the gym, and just make themselves look awesome. They struggle, but you know, mental fortitude is one thing, and I don't have the mental fortitude when it comes to food. The working out part, while I might not be consistent, I don't have an issue with the working out part. It's the nutrition of just like, oh my God, there's a slice of cake. I can't help myself. I was able to hold off for a long time, but I had that taste of sugar, and you know, I think I'm starting to come to terms with the fact that I might just have to cut some sugar out altogether and just be like, that's not my thing. I just can't do it because I don't have self-control.
Yeah.
And over the last couple of months, I've actually had a breakthrough. Like, I've really started seeing where I haven't seen in the past, that where I struggle the most is when I'm stressed, feeling down on myself and things like that. Like, from what I've been, as you guys know, what I'm dealing with work and stuff like that right now, that I'm getting even further and further away from where I was. I know, and I'm starting to realize that's 90% of my battle is dealing with the stress and coping with it, and understanding that it's okay, that I don't need to supplement with food or eating unhealthy when I'm feeling these type ways.
I also want to just put it out there that a lot of what we're talking about when it comes to food, it's not all psychological. Some things are chemical components in the brain. Literally, sugar lights up the same area of the brain that cocaine lights up. That tells you how addicting sugar is. And it's in everything, right? Like, as you start to read labels, you're like, wow, there's sugar in this? Why? You know? But they do that on purpose, right? Our food system isn't set up for us to win. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not making excuses for us because we have autonomy over what we eat. But there's a lot of stuff, like, Rab, I'm sure you started looking at labels. You're like, well, shit, I didn't know it had all this stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, in all fairness, it's not just you. It's the system. It's also getting familiar with what works with your body. A lot of people have food allergies that create inflammation. There's a lot of different factors, hormonal. You just have to know your body. And to Tony's point, everybody's journey is different. So you have to get familiar with your body, your journey, and base it off of that. So I just want to throw that out there because there's so many factors, so many freaking factors.
So this past week, I've been able to. I've started to like really get into trying to log my food all over again, because we're getting prepared for this radical body transformation. That's it, and I've dropped like 7 pounds in the past week.
That's
Just because I'm paying attention to what I'm putting in my mouth. But that doesn't stop me. That doesn't stop me from getting my bologna, egg, and cheese on toast every morning, you know. But it does stop me from going to Bojangles and getting the 12-piece. You know, it does stop me from doing that because we're paying attention to macros and what we're putting in our body, so on and so forth. And I'm eating a lot more often, but when I'm eating things that fall under those macros, and I'm dropping weight again. You know, back where I need to be.
But when you start lifting, that's where you're going to level out because that's what you're going to do. You're going to start building your muscle and everything.
And that's what people need to realize too. Dieting doesn't need to be boring. You can have what you want when you want, as long as you're following what your body should be taking in as far as nutrients and macros and things like that. You could have your sandwich you have every single morning, but you may have to make sacrifices in the back end.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be boring. You can have what you want and eat what you want. And that's where a lot of, like, I used to struggle with all the time. When I always thought of diet, it was, oh, I gotta have salad. I gotta be so restrictive. I can't have that. I can't have that. And when I did that to myself, I always failed because I always find myself wanting to go back to that. Now I got to a point where no, if I want it, I'm gonna have it, but it's in moderation and understanding that I can't always have it every single day.
And between the five of us, each one of us, our diets will look differently. And I don't say diet because like we're on the so-called diet, but like our dietary needs are all going to look different from each other. So what I eat is always going to look different from D. D's is going to look different from Shar's. You know, Rab and Biggie are going to look different. So again, and this is where the food police and everyone's like, oh, you shouldn't eat this, or what are you doing? What are you putting in your body? We could all face some type of judgment. We're all going to have our own opinions. But again, whose journey is it? I know some people say, oh, I care. I care about what you're doing to yourself. Some of us learn the hard way, but there are ups and downs. Again, I'm 2 years out. Rab, you're 2 years out. We're all at different points of our journey. We're all going to learn, and there's all going to be adjustments too. Because what I eat now may be different next year. And then next year might be different 6 years down the line. It's going to vary. And that's the thing was we need to learn how to navigate the journey and make the changes and adjustments as they come.
As your body adapts, your diet's going to adapt. As you change what you're doing, as you're working out more, as you're lifting more, if you want to put on more muscle, your diet's going to have to change with that. Like I said, I had to go. I was eating a lot more when I was working out. Now I'm eating a lot less because I know my body has to change. It's gonna be forever changing the rest of your life, depending on what you want to do and your goals.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
That, and we also got to factor in a lot of this journey is not cheap, right? Like this journey, like no one put that in the brochure. This journey is not cheap. You know, there's ways to do little things where you can be cost effective, but like overall, like did you guys factor how much this stuff was gonna cost to like keep up with?
No.
Hey, look, I'm
No
gonna tell you
offense.
right. I'm gonna be quite honest with you real quick too, not to cut you off, Biggie,
Yes.
but real quick. I mean, when I was doing drugs and eating fast food, you know what I'm saying, smoking cigarettes and shit, that shit costs a lot more than what it costs me now. And plus, I get my life back in return. So
Exactly what I was gonna say. I would even though I'm eating healthy now, it's a lot cheaper than it was back then. I was a big guy where I was spending $300 to $400 a day easily on Uber ordering food.
Yeah, junk food is cheaper. Danny makes a good point. Like a lot of people's, and maybe you guys can or cannot relate to this. Like growing up low income, your options are very limited, and the less healthier options were the most accessible because they were affordable. So I do find at times that like my situation is not my situation for what it was back then, but we are also living in a different time where we got $12 eggs. But you know, I do want to encourage everyone to just tap into your resources. If you guys are curious about places that distribute produce, things like that, 211 is a great resource. They have, don't think pantries are, oh, you know, you have to be, you know, in a really, really down and out situation. Like you can tap into that. A lot of times they have farmers markets. A lot of times they'll offer, you know, produce, meats, all kind of things. So I'm speaking to someone, right? I don't know who, and you don't have to disclose, but if you find yourself in a situation where this journey gets expensive, hit me up. I can point you in the right direction. 211 is a great tool, but if you do need any additional like specific resources, please don't hesitate to reach out. We can absolutely help you out with getting to the right resource.
It's a good call out.
For sure.
Hey, Tony, it looks like we're at halfway.
Oh, that is right. You want to lead this halfway point? Go right ahead. You want to point? We're gonna put you in the big box, buddy.
No, remember you told me
Let me
I
do my
can't go to the big
job.
box no more.
Tony said,
You
I
banned
got
me for the
you.
big box.
So,
I almost
yes.
got the big box denied.
Guess who's a mod?
You better step into your purpose. Get in that
Right.
business.
Exactly. You better step right into that, sir.
Seven to one. I don't even know what that
Show,
is.
my friend.
Tony, you didn't send me the card. So how am I supposed to lead the?
You don't need the card. You know it by heart. You hear it every single week.
Yeah. Now it just all went out my mind. Like I forgot everything we're supposed to say.
What time is Barry Mill Experience? You want to share that?
5 o'clock. I can't read that, Tony. You got to put it in the big box.
He said 5 o'clock. What?
Well, technically, it is 5 o'clock.
Reverse. He's in reverse.
All right. Yeah.
So yes, we're at the halfway point. Take a sip if you haven't taken a sip yet. And while you're taking a sip, we just want to remind you that BSG Bestie is live every Sunday night with her show Talk Bari to Me. Oh, I'm sorry. Award-winning live podcast Rockstar of the Year.
Okay.
At 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific every Sunday night. So definitely check that out. And don't forget, your boys here are live every Taco Tuesday at the same bat time, same bat channel.
You know what I haven't done?
What is that? You're going to decorate it? Decorate it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you getting a cool sticker.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah.
Yeah, Shar has to send me another one because
I know.
I've got plenty.
I still have
Mine's
that
on
one.
my other bottle, yeah.
It's always nearby.
Listen, you guys in the chat, go ahead and share the live. Trust me, you want to get as many people in here as possible. So share it with your cousin, your auntie, your baby daddy, and his girlfriend. So get everybody in here because there's some really, really cool news coming out.
His baby daddy.
Yeah.
It's still my favorite one.
I know. I need a TBTM water bottle or at least a shot glass or something.
She had. Oh, no, yeah. But I was going to say, you got one of these.
I do have one of those, and someone else is getting one of those. And
Yeah.
this heavy, enormous bag.
Hey, talking
That's
about
right.
that.
I hope you reinforce that box with some really like superior shipping tape.
I mean, first and foremost, can we talk about one of our sponsors? Shout out to Janae because these are really well made. Like the quality of these journals are
Yeah.
impeccable.
Is
Like,
she in the live? Let's bring her up so she can speak on this real quick.
is she?
Is she? She was here.
I'm gonna send her a request just in case she's not in. But I mean, these are
They are
beautiful.
really
Beauty
nice.
bookmarks.
They really are nice.
They are very well made and like hardcover, so they're gonna last you a long time. I like that the lines are very defined and that there's little things at the very top of each day. I love this. I freaking love this. I wish I would have.
It's not cheap. This is quality.
No, this
Yeah.
is quality.
I
100.
still have the thank you card she sent me.
See,
Aw.
I should have created a fake account so I could have gotten into the raffle.
Right? And shout out to Barry Mother. I want to just specifically Barry Mother because she forfeited one of her spots to jump in as a sponsor on this. So big shout out to you, Barry Mother.
You're asking what the title of the book is again, guys?
It's called Digest and Digress or Digress and Digest. I always get it backwards.
Digest.
Okay, so it's Digress and Digest. Digress and Digest. Awesome, awesome journal.
And you can get that on her page, right?
Yes, you can get it on her page. Make sure you check her out. While you guys are here in the chat, make sure you share the live. Tap Tony's nose. You can boop him right here. Boop, 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 boop. Or you can tap him in the chest, right near his heart. Boop, boop.
Hey, D, you didn't open your package yet, did you?
No, he didn't. He's going to be doing that here shortly too.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, don't call me out. Cause see what happened was I got stuck at work again.
Oh,
I know.
you're supposed to carry that with you everywhere now.
Last week you said it'd take you about 15 minutes to get home. You better go hurry up and go home real quick and
I
get
can't go
that.
home. I seriously can't hold on. I'm gonna stay on the live, but I'm gonna just. You know what? I'm gonna put y'all all in my business. Come on.
We was trying to get them tears going.
Y'all trying to get me emotional.
We're all excited. We're like, yes, D's gonna show.
He's
like,
I got time. I'll probably do it right as the thing.
He's like, damn, that damn red mug had to say something.
If we do it,
That's
spend a
how
lot
I
of couple minutes.
people
We'll
right
do
now. I was trying to bridge the gap.
He pulled that light skin shit again, man.
Y'all gotta pay to see D's package. Y'all can't just
Whoa!
package.
Check out my OnlyFans.
Hey, careful. We don't know if Tony said it to 18 plus.
Oh,
Oh,
are
never.
you-
Always set to 18 plus.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one on this
Okay.
group that sets it to 18 plus.
I wanted to scare her a little.
Plus.
Listen, if I'm in your box, then you should set it to 18 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was the one getting almost kicked out all Sunday.
I know.
I know. You the good one. You the holy sanctified one. It's us heathens that.
I know.
Not sanctified.
And it didn't even take me ripping my shirt off.
I was like, let me get off BME just in case. I don't want us to not be able to go live on Tuesday. And then I get on my own and I get kicked off again almost too.
Somebody got out for Biggie that night.
You would have been in trouble if you got this box banned.
Right.
Yeah, for Amber 30 plus.
So Tony has said I'm not allowed in the big box no more. That I can't use that account no more. So we're good now.
No, we would just go live with you.
Hey Tony, we do have Barry Godmother in the chat.
Ooh.
Okay,
yes,
let's bring her up.
Come on up here. Can you
Y'all
come
got
up?
it's mother.
Can we just say Barry God? Is it Barry Mother or Barry Godmother? You bring her.
Barry Godmother.
Barry Godmother. Okay, my purple hair queen. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome.
We want to first off say thank you. So much.
Oh, and now my, damn it, now my connection is going to be shit because I'm sitting in the car waiting for my son to get done with work. He was listening to you guys earlier because he's 20. He's considering going on Wegovy, so that was actually really helpful to hear y'all's talking about that earlier. So, yeah.
Well, he's welcome every
First
week
of
with
all,
us.
I miss you guys.
Every week. I
We
know.
miss you.
I
This
miss
is
you
the first
guys.
time
It's
I've
been
seen you.
too long already.
I know.
Since we saw each other a little bit at JBY, but we were all going like 500 directions. We got several award winners here
real.
in the in the house. So what y'all want to know? What's good?
So you were one of our sponsors. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I've got this brand new little baby, so I was honored to get asked by starting business because my dreams that I could get it along. So yeah, but not married on this journey. Let me tell you, sweetheart, I am almost 9 years post-op. I had an RNY in 2016, and I've seen the community go like this, and then go pew! And so I'm really excited to see you all that are like the 5-year and under crowd coming in, because it's really interesting to see some new passion, especially for the guys and the people who don't look like me, the white women in the community. Because when I started, there was a handful of guys, like my guy D. Every time I'd have a gentleman cross my path as Barry Godmother, because I was always trying to connect people with resources, because the resources weren't that plentiful on Instagram back in 2021. There was the toxic groups in Facebook. I hadn't ventured over to TikTok yet. And Ms. Frizzle in the house. Hey, Murph, I know what you're talking about, sweetheart. I'll have to explain that a little later. But it was one of those things where I was out there talking to people, and I was looking for guys to send other guys to, because there were so many gentlemen, people of color, white guys. It didn't matter whether they were young, old. There's only so much I can talk to them about. I can hype y'all up and love prayers for you when you're having surgeries and connect you with other guys. But D was literally one of probably 4 to 5 people. D, Jason from Bari Nation when they started, Rob, My Weight is History. I don't even, those were my main, Bariatric Bro, Chris. I asked all these guys, I'm like, can I send you information about men who jump into my DMs or my comments, because there's only so much I can share. I'm a 50 plus woman. I'm a Gen Xer. I can talk to anybody. However, my experience is only going to be able to benefit people who don't look like me so far. I can give you mama bear love. I can give you a kick in the ass that's needed occasionally, because I can see things you can't see yet. But we all need to be able to connect with people who look like us, who have experiences similar to us, as well as that diversity, So I am so glad that front and center, and my baby girl Shaw are like soul sisters. So I am just so excited to see all you guys doing this, and I can't wait to see where it takes everybody. So it was just like a no-brainer when I said I will definitely donate a couple of bracelets. There's a reason for these bracelets, gentlemen. And it's not just a girl thing either. I've got some things that are going to drop. These bracelets are intended to remind us to ask ourselves every day, what do you need on your journey today? What you need at 8 a.m. may not be what you need at 6 p.m. on your journey today. So these bracelets are meant to be a visual reminder of what do you need in your life? What do you need on your journey right now? How do you want to feel? We talk so much in our community about getting our water, getting our vitamins, getting our protein. And I have 14 food allergies, so I better not hear anybody telling me that they can't find something to eat on this journey, because I can't have eggs, wheat, or dairy, among other things. And I find plenty to eat. So, send people my way when they want to start doing that bullshit. I'll call the bullshit flag on them in a loving way right there.
That's half my diet.
But it is a commitment. And my bracelets hopefully will be another tool, more of that mental and emotional tool. And guys need those too. I got a lot of dude-friendly bracelets that'll be breaking out here. So don't worry, guys. And that's why I custom make them to the size as well, because people don't stop and think about these. We come in all shapes and sizes. And even the ones that have lost weight, got their goal weight, not everybody has got the same body front or size. And so I got tired of being out here in the community, seeing all this cool stuff, and then I couldn't wear it because it was still too small for me, whether it was a bracelet or ring or whatever. So I said, I'm going to do my own thing. So that's where everything Fairy Godmother so far has come from. It has come from what's out in the community already. How can I shine a spotlight with my megaphone and my big ass mouth and tell as many people as I can about everything good that's going on out in the community? And then where can I fill in and be like the sand to help fill in those little spaces? What needs are not being met? Who's not being seen? Who doesn't feel heard? What can I create, or what can I connect them with to help them with those needs? Because there's an awful lot of us out here, and we haven't even scratched the surface of the berries that are on social. Honestly.
At all.
Honestly.
At all.
We've got tons and tons and tons of them out there. And it takes all of us telling our stories. All of us telling our stories to reach those people on those far reaches of the internet that haven't heard about all the supports and the love and the community and the family. Sorry, go ahead, Rab.
No, I just, we've talked on numerous occasions when we've seen each other. And you always inspire me with the information that you have to share. So for those viewers that we have, the people in the comments, how do they reach out? How do they connect with you?
Just gotta unmute yourself again.
You would have to unmute because I had to mute you because it was an echo. So just unmute when you get a chance.
Let's see.
You're good.
Can you hear me now?
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Mainly on Instagram. I do have TikTok, I do have Facebook, but I'm most at home on Instagram. So on all the socials, I am at Bari, BARI .godmother. And I like that name because it's a way for me to connect with people, however, for whatever they need. I'm not just one thing. I want to come in and I want to fill those gaps, like I said. So they can connect with me on TikTok at Bari.godmother. I've also got the new bracelet line. It's at Bari Journeys because it's all about our journey and what our journey's doing, where it's taken us. Who are we meeting on our journey? What do we need on our journey? Almost 9 years post-op. I'll hit my 9 years next month. I've had a lot of stuff I never could have anticipated, with complications and then other subsequent health issues. And, Rab was talking about how he's the healthiest he's been. In some ways, that's the case for me, even though I've had a lot of stuff up and down. Health-wise, I'm still healthier I just turned 56 last week. I'm healthier at 56 than I was at 26. Because at 26, I weighed 325 pounds at 5'10", and I was a size 3X. I was a size 24. No, and I could barely walk up and down the stairs without being winded at 26. So... But yeah, I don't ever want anybody to feel alone on this journey. I don't care who you are, what you look like, where you're from, what country you live in, what your background is. I'm a trailer park girl from a small town in North Carolina. Ain't nothing special about that. It's just we're all people, So reach out to me. I want to be able to support you and send love. So thank y'all for having me. I can't wait to hug each one of you guys again soon.
Thanks for coming up.
Thank you for coming up.
Hey, Godmother. Welcome in Moba, Sherry, JoJo B, and Barry Mubber. We have to give
Moba Sherry's here.
Can I just say something? How supportive are the women in this community? Shout out to the women, because we be showing up and showing out. Love it. Welcome in, Sherry. Thank you so much for being one of our sponsors. Can you tell us how special this community is for you?
It's so funny because I didn't know that there was an entire bariatric community out there. September is going to be 11 years post-op for me. And back then, there was 0 support groups. And when I joined here, I think it's been like 3 years now, I didn't realize how much support and how much I needed support even after the fact until I came here and found out. I mean, it was one thing to have like this validation that you're not alone in this journey. And there's a lot of things that I had experienced so many years ago, and you think that you're the only one, you think that no one can relate to you, and you realize there's thousands, hundreds and thousands of people that have gone through exactly what you're going through. I didn't like this app and this bariatric community in so many ways has completely transformed and changed my life and how I look at, what my journey was and the kind of journey that I want to have. And I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the community specifically.
Now, could you speak out a little bit on the Moba Sherry brand and things like that? I'm new to the community, so I'm still trying to learn out all these different things.
He's been living under a rock.
I was living under a rock.
Don't know where he's been.
I can blame my 2 brothers for not putting me on either, though.
Unacceptable. So, master of badassery was a term that I used to use for years. Like when I was going to college and I would BS my way through a paper, or I fixed the garbage disposal by myself. I was like, I'm a master of badassery. I got my degree in badassery. And it was just something that I said just as like a joke. And then during the pandemic, when everything shut down and there was so much anger and there was so much fear and hatred towards each other, and people were fighting over everything that was going on at the time. And I was working retail, and I was working at a Walgreens, and one by one, people were constantly angry and scared and terrified. And I just decided one night to just change my attitude, and how I was like, this has to get better at some point. So I started asking, this is a very condensed version, but I started asking guests that night, one by one. I was like, look, hypothetically, the restaurants are open again, the world is open again, where are you taking my ass to dinner? And one by one, people's attitudes were changing. Like it was the first time that there was hope that we might be out of this. This might just be a temporary thing. And that night, I came home and I told my husband, I said, I watched people's attitudes change with a single sentence. And I did it with every single customer that night, thinking it was a fluke. And I told my husband, I was like, I was a master of badassery tonight. I changed people's opinions. I got them smiling. I gave them hope or whatever. And he's like, you should put it on a t-shirt. And I was like, if I put that on a t-shirt, no one's going to buy that. And he goes, you're not going to know until you try. And that was enough for me. I'm very stubborn. And I was like, I don't know nothing about the clothing industry, so I'm going to figure out how to put this on a freaking t-shirt. And by December of 2020, we had our first logo and our first t-shirt being put out there. And I spent like 2 years trying to market it, but people are not going to buy a brand if they don't know who you are. Like, just because they see a logo or something and they don't know the meaning behind it. I was doing show after show and we were losing our ass, and I was spending money on product, just trying to learn the ropes. So I finally decided in October of 2022, I think, I said, we have to hang it up. We don't have the money for this. And so I made the decision that MOBA's going to have to take a back seat until I can learn the ropes. And I happened to be on a bariatric live talking about, just shooting the shit about bariatric. And somebody's like, hey, that's a cool hat. And I was like, what? Didn't even realize I was wearing it. And I said, oh, that's my brand. And it was Dano, and he lived in Canada. And that night he went on the website and he bought a hat. And it was the first sale that I had made online in like 6 months. And then a week later, he made a video on TikTok, and then 2 more people bought hats, and then they made videos, and then more people bought hats. And I was literally going to hang it up and walk away from it. And all of a sudden, this community completely exploded it on TikTok for a while. And the next thing I know, I was doing the 75 hard challenge for myself, and people are like, well, I want to do something. And I'm like, all right. So we were talking about planks, and we did a plank challenge in January of 2023. And all of a sudden, people were showing up every day to do a minute plank with us every single day. And in February, they're like, what's next? So I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I've never done this before. Wall sits. Let's do wall sits. And we did wall sits for an entire month. And then we were doing push-ups. And it just turned into this giant community of people. And people have this attitude that, like, well, I can't do a push-up. I can't do it with you. And it was about adapting our mindset. Who says you can't do a push-up? Push on a freaking wall. Push on a countertop. Push on your toilet seat, on your bed. Like, the point was teaching people to start somewhere, no matter where you are in your journey, and then slowly growth is just progression from wherever you are. You don't have to be the best at it. And it just turned into this giant movement that I was not prepared for in any way, shape, or form. And then here we are, like 3 years later.
I love that. I freaking love that. Talking about community, I know another lady who has built a community called the Bari family. Have you guys heard of them before? Because they're a little gang. They're a gang.
Gang. Hey, Bari family. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, JoJo B, up in the house. And my little beautiful niece. She's the model. She's TikTok famous over here.
Hey.
And thank you so much for having me on here. So good to see you guys.
Thank you for being one of our sponsors. Can you tell us a little bit about the bariatric hair and skincare?
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. So for everybody who don't know me, I am not true to this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm about to be 4 years post-op bariatric surgery, so I'm officially like an OG. Oh. But I'm still young at heart. So I had surgery, VSG, gastric sleeve, and what they don't tell you is that you go through, you have a potential of going through hair loss and dry to skin, and that's what I went through. And so going through my bariatric hair loss, I created my bariatric hair and skincare brand. So we have hair growth oil, skin repair oil, we've got shampoo, conditioner, protein hair mask, all available on my TikTok shop on my bariatric hair and skincare TikTok page. And yeah, we've been rocking for about 4 years now and just growing, working on a couple of things on the back end. And during my journey in entrepreneur life, our community just created itself. Bari family created itself, and we do go live stream every other Monday with Dr. Tagger on Facebook, soon to be TikTok. He just created his TikTok, so we're trying to get him to 500 followers so we go live. So we go there on our private Bari family Facebook group. It's linked in my bio. Who said I'm so dry and bald? Okay, well, boo-boo. Look, the Lord did what he needed to do. He sent me to you. He sent you over here for a reason, boo-boo. Let me take care of your edges, and let me take care of your skin. Okay? You can go ahead and check. Oh, thanks for the follow. I see you guys up in here following me. Thank you. So yeah, we have Bari family. It's a private Facebook group because we do understand that not everybody likes to share their, bariatric journey in public. So it's a private group, and you just have to answer the 3 questions. It keeps the scammers and spammers out. So yeah, we have a couple of things working on with Bari family. So life is so good. Thank you guys so much. I love you, Tony. You're my favorite. I have to say, Tony is my favorite. I love you. So good to see you, Rab, bestie. We are gang locked in. Not everybody got to know how locked in we are, but we locked in. Mother, I'm about to tattoo your name. Like you said, I'm about to tattoo your name.
I was thinking the same thing. we just
Let me tell
mirroring
you,
each other.
can I
Just
just say this, right? There are some people in this community. We were talking about veterans, right? When I came into this community, and Tony probably remembers, Barry Mother had a stick, a bell, and I was like, this lady's insane, and I love it.
She
Like,
scared you. When I first went into her live, she scared me.
and that's the part I
Loved
love.
it.
She brought that flavor into our lives, in our
Thank
very
you.
lives. Can you tell us about the Berry Girl brand? Please enlighten us.
yes, I sure will. By the way,
That's a nice looking.
That looks like a nice cup there.
I know, right? Oh my God. So the Berry Girls was created by me. What's a really fun fact is that before Berry Girls came out, my company was called mybariatricfamily.com. Yes, and then when we started to get popular, we switched it over once Mom got the surgery. So we started calling it Berry Girls. So a little fun fact. And so I found it weird that JoJo did that. I'm like, oh, we are meant to be together. We are. Okay, but anyways, moving on. So the Berry Girls, the Berry Girls is a mother-daughter duo created by me. We help bariatrics pre, post, and beyond with bariatric care. We push structure, discipline, and consistency. And what I tell my family, my bees, I don't care about your feelings. I care about your bariatric journey. And unfortunately, if I cared about your feelings that much, I would not be able to push you like I do. So it's all the love. And a lot of times people need that tough love. Unfortunately, people don't give it like I give it. So what I found is that with my success and losing all the weight and encouraging others, it's a little niche that I have to help with that. In the back end of that, I started cooking healthier. So next thing you know, we started incorporating cooking. So we have a cookbook available on Amazon. And we also are working on something really big that I can't wait to announce. And as well as it's an honor to be cooking shows for a major grocery chain here in Kansas. So I'm very proud about that. And just make sure that if you are ever in need of help, guidance, structure, you need anything. Now, I'm going to charge for my time. Don't get it wrong. But I'm just saying. But you know I love you. But the point is that I can help you with it. I help pull that out of you. I help pull whatever's going on with you out of that funk and give you some guidance and some tough love and make sure that you know that you aren't alone. I love you. This community is amazing and the Berry Girls are amazing. And what we do is changing the trajectory of how we live, you guys. So next thing you know, we're coming out with our own channel. So just think about things like that. This is where we're headed. We're beautiful and we're growing. And it's a beautiful thing to be a part of it. And the Berry Girls are a part of the catalyst. Okay? Okay. Thanks.
So when Tony's pat on the back doesn't work, you go see Barry.
Go see Berry Mother. I do want to say the common theme here is that this goes beyond your bariatric journey. These are people who created beyond their journey, right? They're giving back beyond their experiences. So when we're talking about signing up for maybe Moba Sherry's group on Discord or Berry Family or Berry Mother's, community and coaching, these are added value. Someone already walked the walk. So they're saving you some of the hardships and some of the pitfalls that come with being on this journey. So as opposed to thinking about how much something costs, how much is it going to cost you to not do it? You understand? So I want you to tap in with these ladies because they all have amazing things like this journal. Can we talk about the quality of this journal? We were just, before you got here, and you're on mute, my love. Before you got here, we were bragging about your journals because I'm like, no. This is like bougie.
Well, yes, sorry I'm late. My in-laws are here for the week, so I've been spending time with them.
No, thank you for making the time. We appreciate it. Thank you for sponsoring us.
Yes, I'm so whatever I can do to help the community, I'm all for it. Thank you for including and even thinking about me and my little journals.
Big journals.
Big journals.
Big journals. Yeah. Those things ain't little.
What was the inspiration behind the journals? Because you could have just left it at your journey.
You know, those little journals that the sheets fall off either. I've seen the journals.
No.
JoJo, so a little backstory. JoJo was the very first one to see the journals.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yes, she was the very first one. She had came out here for her previous work, and we're stepping into our calling. But when she came out here last year, I had just finished the journals, and I had showed her when we had first met. So yeah, a little backstory on that. But the inspiration behind it was I was dealing with body dysmorphia really badly. I think I was like 8-9 months post-op. And even though I understand, talk to a therapist, all that stuff, I'm probably still one of those people who's like, I can do it on my own. No, I couldn't do it on my own, but I still was trying to find a method to do it on my own. And I looked on Amazon, like, is there any type of, I love journaling, I love writing down my feelings, I love putting pen to paper. And so I'm like, is there any type of journal that, I can use to help me? And everything that I saw that was weight loss or bariatric specific still had to do with food, still had to do with nutrition, still had to do with, counting calories and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to think about that right now. That's triggering me. I just want to just write. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to make my own. I'm going to make my own. And that's exactly what I did. I came out with 3 journals. They're all themed, for our bariatric experience. There's a pre-op one, there's a first year one, and there is the life beyond the first year. And but they all can be utilized no matter where you are in your journey. They have journal prompts. The first one is 6 months long. The other 2 are a year long. And if you have all is 6 months long, the other 2 are a year long. And if you have all, you're getting 700 prompts that's talking about just your trauma, what led you to being obese in the first place, body dysmorphia, fitness. It's just really getting you to think about the longevity. I always talk about sustainable weight loss because this isn't just, all right, I want to hurry up and get to my goal and that's it. Now what? When you don't have food to cope anymore, when you want to do better, if you know better, you do better. When you want to actually do better, you need the tools to actually do that. And I realized, and Tony harped on this a lot, it's truly a mental journey. And I finally had discovered that when I was going through my body dysmorphia. And so I created these journals. I don't talk about it a lot. I'm like a terrible business owner. I don't talk about them a lot, but I am going to start talking about them more because they really did help me. Writing down my feelings really did help me. And so I really want to help the next Bari as well.
I love that. And they are really great prompt questions. I saw one that was like, what would you do if you don't reach your goal weight? And I think that those are fair questions to ask ourselves because we get so fixated on meeting this specific goal that it's okay to ask yourself what happens if you don't, right? How do you reconcile those feelings? So thank you for doing that because these are really, really good questions. I'm like, they won't notice if one is missing. I'm just kidding.
I can definitely send you your own pack. So I can send you your own pack if you want.
I know we're getting down to the hour, guys, and there is some other quick news. I wanted to take advantage of your platform to share because this is something that I shared on Sunday. We didn't have a lot of viewers on Sunday, so I want to just reiterate this real quick. You guys have heard of the Miss Bariatric pageant in UK. Maybe not. They are now opening up entries for US contestants. So shout out to the Miss Bariatric pageant. Another amazing opportunity for us to showcase our bodies and all of the different phases and stages. So look out for that interview. It's coming up really, really soon. But the entries are already available. So the Miss Bariatric pageants, make sure you check those out.
Come on, all y'all to sign up. So
JoJo, all I gotta say, JoJo.
No, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
You over there being quiet?
Look at that baby. Oh God, no, I can't look at the baby for too long. I might get pregnant or something. So, are you guys ready for the moment? Are you?
I want to see what D got first.
Yeah.
Oh yes, D, go.
We're gonna make him sweat it a little bit longer.
So I sprinted home, just I'm anyway. I got some beautiful stuff from my family, from the Barry Male Experience family in Shar. So I'm opening for the first time in front of y'all. Ooh, it's
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Y'all got money. Oh my
You got
goodness.
money. Look, you better hold
That
on
is
to that. That
so
might be a
sweet.
collectible.
I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna have to make a whole outfit around this. And then I got my water bottle.
There you
Yeah.
I'm gonna be good. I think my thank y'all. And this is cute too. I got an outfit to match this. Y'all know I love.
Nice.
Oh, that is so
And Mocha
awesome.
Sherry, I'm gonna order a hat too. Now you got. I love clothes, so
I
Look at
love
all your
that
stuff.
shirt, y'all. Oh,
This is
wow.
so nice. I'm
Y'all,
telling you,
that
I'm like,
shirt is really
wow.
nice.
Yes.
That means
Give
so much.
Rab props. Rab designed that shirt.
Rab, great job. That shirt is dope. Rab,
Yeah.
you should have.
Now that,
You should have been selling these. These could have been sold all month.
oh my God.
It's been on our shop since last Pride
We need
month.
to start
Since
running your
last year.
mouth then.
Yeah,
Oh my
I know.
goodness.
Oh my.
Again, we're
I'm
bad at
this
this.
is my blazer.
we are not salespeople.
We're taking a page out of Sherry's page here. Sherry's
Oh,
page.
you're killing me, Smalls.
I know. We're gonna steal a page out of Sherry's book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Look, Sherry, you might have to lead a sales class or something.
Yeah, for real.
I am terrible at it myself. I was like, I'm laughing because like when Janae was saying like she's a terrible salesperson, I'm like, I feel guilty for like mentioning that I have a clothing brand or a book or any of these things. Like,
Right.
I totally get it.
Yeah. Well, I will say this, right? Because there's value in what you offer. Going back to what I was saying earlier, we all have lived experience. So we are creating opportunities for people to see a new perspective. That's worth something. We're creating just these connections, right? Because the MOBA brand is more than just a hat. It's a community. So I think it's important to look at it as what it is. It's bigger than us. You know, it's bigger than us.
And I just wanted to take a moment and just say, like, number one, thank you so much to VSG Bestie and Barry Mail Experience, because just the fact that you guys have put this together. When you have a small business, you have such a razor sharp focus on what you're doing, and trying to be good at it. I don't look at competition with anyone. I've always said that there is room at the table for everyone. Even if you both sell shirts, you both sell books, you both sell whatever. Some people are going to resonate with me. Some people are going to resonate with JoJo, but people can resonate with us together, and we can still support each other and lift each other up and promote each other all the time. And so just the fact that you guys have used your platforms to bring other small businesses together, like, we're all here for the same thing. We want to help. We want to help you feel heard, because none of these people in these boxes up here spent their lives never being heard. And now we have an opportunity where we have voices, and we want to help others have voices and lift you up and be the best version of yourself. So just the fact that you guys included me in this, like, I still feel like I'm small potatoes just like everybody else. And the fact that you included me, it just like meant the absolute world to me. Like, I'm so here for it.
But I think that
I
I'm not going to speak for all of us, but I can pretty much speak for some of us.
So Lynn's over here giving me crazy eyes. She's like, "What pageant? You got?" She's thinking that it's me throwing money.
Sounds like someone's gonna be going to the UK.
Yeah, she's like, "You got it."
Listen, if y'all have more than one pageant going on,
Wait,
please.
In the UK, there's a bariatric
In the
UK.
Yes.
Everybody up in this panel has at some point has made some type of impact or influence on us. So to not include you guys, again, it's about community. It's about supporting. We know the value that you guys all hold within the community. So to shine, to shine the light on you guys, again, this could be all about us, but it's not about all of us. We do this podcast for the community. We want to bring people together. You guys all use your platforms in that same manner. So again, it's not about competitions. It's about all of us sticking together. We're stronger as a community.
Facts. Yeah, like I teach my son. You go to there's this road that we drive on. There's a Wawa, there's a racetrack, there's a Sunoco, there's an Exxon. There's 4 different gas stations, right? They sell the same thing, the same snacks, the same gas that gets your car from point A to point B. But guess what? There may be a Wawa person. There may be an Exxon person. And if you like 7-Eleven, you like your little Slurpees, there's room for everyone. And you have to understand that. You can't get butt hurt because someone is doing the same thing. You have your own recipe. You have your own sauce. You got to move like that. And then also don't shorten yourself. Like be brave and just do it. Like a lot of you guys saying, you're not mentioning if you have a nice shirt, if you have a product, if you have something that adds value, talk about it. Talk about it because you're passionate. If you're not passionate about what you're selling, then why should anybody else be passionate about what you're doing? Don't be scared. Y'all on TikTok Live, you better go ahead and promote yourself. Because listen, this is what we're doing right now. Yes, we pour into the community and we help people, but it's a sacrifice. We're taking time away from our kids. It's always a sacrifice. And there's a law of reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you just keep it 100 from the beginning, you just be fine. You better show up your merch.
Okay. Speaking of helping people, and we got a couple of giveaways going on.
Yes.
And I don't know about y'all. I know y'all on the West Coast.
Excited.
You on the West Coast, y'all got all damn day. But I need to get my ass up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So let's get on with these giveaways and see what's going on.
Old man Rab.
Rab needs his bedtime.
Right, Grandpa was not trying to hear this.
Oh no, you did not put the ProCare in the center of that.
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
So
you guys,
yeah.
we told you guys that if you are going to jump into this giveaway, the only requirement was that you followed BME, that you're following Talk Bari to Me, and that you're following ProCare Health, along with our added sponsors. That wasn't a requirement, but it would be very much appreciated if you follow our other sponsors. So without further ado, all of your names are in here. Are we ready for the spin? Let me know in the chat if you guys are ready, because I'm ready to spin, but you guys got to let me know you're ready. Drop some emojis in the chat, whether it's a flame emoji. If you want to drop an eggplant, go for it.
So
who are you drawing for first?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
So I was just going to do 2 drawings. It wasn't going to be any specific one since we're a joint unit,
okay.
And they're all in there. These are all the participants for BME, and for Talk Bari to Me. Okay, we're getting some eggplants.
Eggplants are killing me.
Eggplants in there. Put an eggplant.
Right?
Of course, that's your better half dropping the eggplants.
That's right, Scuba Steve.
He's always trying to drop eggplants on me.
That's why y'all got babies. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Right. Okay.
All these damn children.
Chris.
Right. Okay, Chris. Thank you for the eggplants. Okay, coconuts. That works. All right. So, without further ado, I don't have the sound effect, guys. Do you guys want to make like sound effects for this? I don't know. Let me know.
Tony, you're the host. Hit the buttons.
Hit the buttons.
All right.
Oh, he's tired.
I'll lock us off the live if I start playing with the buttons.
How about this? I want to challenge the chat real quick. Let's get to 24K real quick. Let's
24K.
Tap Tony's box real quick. 24K.
Hey, Sherry, I wanted to tell you that I didn't open this part. I mean, I got the hat here, but I thought this would be special because, you had a little sticker here. It's in a gold little envelope. So we'll leave that closed for the winner. That's what we were thinking.
No, I'm down for this.
Yeah.
Man, this chat is making me hungry.
I want to open up what we got from Dr. Cribbins real quick while we wait on that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So,
we had 25.
Y'all killing me.
Hell yeah, keep tapping.
So look,
they
we got Martin Dog and some stickers to go with the collection. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Hey, I won that pillow at retreat.
Exactly. Like,
and don't forget,
this is a big deal.
That is a big deal. I tried to
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Look, the chat is ready.
Look,
the chat
hold
is
on.
If you don't spin
let's spin the first one first, Rab.
Let's spin the first one.
All right, we're gonna get the first person. We're gonna go ahead and spin. Let's go.
Who's it gonna be?
I'm getting dizzy.
Oh my God.
Bam.
Danny got
got sleeve.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Danny got
Let's
sleeve.
go. Danny Godsleeve is our first winner. Shout out to Danny Godsleeve. She's been in a couple of our lives, so thank you for always supporting us. We're gonna announce the next one in just a moment, but Rab has some more light skin stuff.
Right.
Yo, them
Yo,
light skinned men.
so this one came from OSLP. So OSLP sent looks like a tank top. Little
Nice.
tank top,
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Show those
big enough
muscles.
to fit me. Yeah.
Very
And
mother flex.
some dive bars and stuff.
That's
Some
my
nice
girl.
treats.
There you go.
So yeah, that's
There
not
you go.
bad.
Congratulations. Look, that part. My little arm testicles would have been hanging out the bottom of that shirt. I promise you.
Oh, bye.
Yes.
So,
Are we ready for the next winner? Drop some emojis in the chat. Let me know. Drop an eggplant. Drop a coconut. Drop some cats.
Some cats.
Cats deserve attention too.
Thanks, Sherry.
I do what I'm told.
We love the cat. There you go.
I'm dropping some
Some
booty.
shit.
I want a BBL. There we go. Drop some BBL emojis, y'all.
Drop some BBL emojis. I'm here for it. We're gonna remove Danny from here. All right. So Danny, since you won, you are off of here, and we're gonna go ahead and spin again. Let me know if we're ready in the chat. Are we ready in the chat for the
they
next?
all excited.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
We ready? We ready? Are we tapping? Are we getting to 29,000? Because
Yeah, we
Tap,
need
tap,
29,000.
if you guys get to 30, Tony's gonna wet his
I
feet.
love this.
Yeah, hold up. Get ready, Tony.
How many
Oh.
eggplants for a wet t-shirt?
What?
I'll sign you
Wait,
that
don't give it
t-shirt.
away.
His
30K? Okay, we can do
You
30K.
need more water than that, Tony. I want it.
You want
that's going in the bag too.
I'm tapping that. Hey, cheap double hydrogen out this thing. Might get us to 40.
Spin it.
Yo, let's spin this thing.
All right, 30K. Let's wet that t-shirt.
30K, let's go. All right, guys. We got a lot of eggplants in the chat. I'm
That's
here
for you,
for it.
Tony.
Are we ready? Last winner of the night. Here we go. Woo!
This girl.
Oh my goodness. I don't even think this is
Oh,
Damn.
Shar is just messing with our emotions.
That is
You
funny.
know what's
Yes.
know what's crazy? That's probably would have been the winner who just won the last one. That's why it's just been
Listen,
again.
I threw those in there. I threw those in there on
Oh, you're killing me.
I'm glad you guys are clenching your butt cheeks. You guys ready?
Mike.
We're gonna try this again. Drop some more emojis in the chat. Let me know if we're ready to spin
Stand against the
again.
wall and clench.
Ooh, yes. Booty keeper.
Spin that wheel.
Spin it. All right. We're gonna get ready to spin again. Let's go. Whoop, 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 whoop. And the winner.
No, it didn't. Let's see.
Didn't freeze.
Oh,
Okay.
Baby
What is it?
43.
I was about
What is
to
it?
get mad.
I was gonna be like, this is a hoax.
Was it Shark?
Vicky Baby 43.
Vicky Baby
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to our winners.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, woo.
That's awesome.
You guys, that was awesome.
So
That was freaking awesome.
best way for those winners to be contacted, they'll be contacted how? In a message
Yeah.
on TikTok, and they'll have to send us their address and Barry Mail Experience or talkberrytome@gmail.com. Is that how that's working?
Yeah, you guys can either reach out to us at talkberrytome@gmail.com or we'll just slide in your DMs and just make it easier for you.
That'll work.
if we have your consent, of course. Consent is important.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay, guys, thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Thank you to everyone who came in every week, showed up and showed out. This will not be the last of these types of giveaways, so just stay tuned.
Be on the lookout.
Yes.
Shar
Yeah,
says hosting Barry Mail experience tonight.
yeah, I know. Just come on here and just take over, man.
I'm okay with that. You know what?
Can't even
I got
help
a
it.
night off from the big box, basically.
Yep. So that's cool. It's all family. Hey, but special shout out to you, Moba, Sherry, Janae, Barry, Mother. It's JoJo B. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Talk Barry to me, BSG Bestie, every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific.
Before you go too crazy,
Yeah.
shout out to Get Fit with D.
That's what I was gonna say.
Thank you, D, for being with us all month long.
All month
Thank
long.
y'all for having me. It's been such a pleasure. Thank y'all. I really
It's always a pleasure to have you, D. We love you, man. And as always, my name is Rab W.T. Barry.
My name's Big E.
Get Fit with D.
And I'm Tony D. And this has been our Barry Mail experience.
Period.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.
Hold on, let me send you some stuff. Hold on. You about to get all my coins. Hold on, how much I got? You earned it. I just sent you 300.
Freaking can't.
Oh, he got a sun. He gave you a sunset.
Period.
I spilled the water all over myself.
Hold on, wife, you just made some money.
You know what?
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Guys.